This is the most contrived plot point in Naruto Part 1. There's no good in character reason to not pursue Orochimaru. Now, in an optimal scenario, Guy goes alone while Kakashi and Ganma handle things in the arena. Even though Kurenai, these random Leaf Ninja, and Anbu Cell B mysteriously disappeared, they could have easily split up to support both squads. The thing is though, Guy wouldn't need any support since he could easily defeat the Sound 4. Not according to this guy though, since apparently Toya solos. Makes complete sense to me. When I originally saw this scene, I didn't think much of it since it seems like Guy is making an illogical, impulsive decision that is immediately counteracted by Kakashi's calculated approach. But once I applied an analytical eye from our Overanalyzing series, the level of plot-induced stupidity was over 9,000. Here's why. If Guy went after Orochimaru in the Sound 4, he'd only have to fight the Sound 4. With that in mind, Guy could very easily catch up to the group and doodle-bop him. Guy should still be in relatively good condition even though he's been fighting fodders for an hour. After all, there's no indication that he sustained any damage, and even if he did, the second gate would restore him just like it did Lee. You can argue that Guy doesn't know about Orochimaru's condition, but that wouldn't make any sense, since Guy can clearly see Orochimaru being carried away by two people. But you may be wondering, what if there are traps? Well, those wouldn't matter, and for two good reasons. The first being the Sound 4 are moving quite slow since they're carrying Orochimaru. They're likely just going to jump until they exit Konoha's borders, just like they did with Sasuke during the Sasuke Retrieval Arc. That leads into point 2. Since Guy can catch up to them in the blink of an eye, the number of traps he'd realistically have a chance of encountering dramatically goes down. So, how would Guy pursuing the gang play out? The most optimal scenario is Guy opens the 7th gate, blitzes the Sound 4 in an instant, kills them, then finishes off Orochimaru. Even if Guy is incapable of killing Orochimaru for whatever reason, he could either A. pick up Orochimaru's unconscious body and carry him back to the tournament arena, or B. wait with him until the backup squad arrives. Reminder, they wouldn't even be that far from the tournament arena, and the enemy forces are retreating / being killed by Konoha's counterattack. The odds are stacked in Guy's favor. If Orochimaru isn't killed, there are loads of ninja in Konoha that can seal Orochimaru. In conclusion, there are countless scenarios of which Guy could have easily soloed. So what exactly makes this a most contrived point in early Naruto? Well, if Guy had done that, the rest of the series and Naruto Shippuden would be vastly different. With no Orochimaru and no Sound 4, there's no Sasuke Retrieval Arc, meaning Sasuke stays in the village. Sasuke would have to gain strength through other means, which would probably be training with Kakashi, while Naruto and Sakura are being trained by their respective Sannin. That would tremendously change the power levels going into Shippuden. The whole plot would be entirely different as well. I'm generally struggling to see the War arc even happening, and well, I mean, maybe that's a good thing to some of you, but regardless, it's very clear that Kishimoto had big plans for Orochimaru, meaning he had to escape. But what do you guys think? Would Guy easily solo? And even if he could, did Kakashi make the right call to not pursue? Or was Orochimaru, Kabuto, and Baki escaping extremely contrived? Let me know your thoughts and be sure to like and subscribe if you made it this far. Deuces.